Okay, so what we see with Tara is that her shoulder girdle here is kind of squeezing the top of her rib cage. Now, whatever your voice teacher is telling you about the rib cage, the more freedom that you have with the shoulder girdle, which should be floating off the rib cage rather than pressing down into it. The more freedom that you have there, the more you can do whatever it is that your technique is requiring you to do in the rib cage. So here in this space right here, there should be a space, first of all, between the shoulder girdle and the rib cage. We're often very tight here. Our eyes are in the front of our head, so we do everything in front of us. That's why your biceps are stronger than your triceps. So we tend to shorten here, bring our arms in. If you're at the computer, you're doing something like this. In this area, it's very short and tight. And then when you go to sing, you're strong there, so you use that musculature, but you're not only squeezing the top of the rib cage, you're also then sending that tension up into the throat. So it's very important to open up this shoulder girdle up here, and it's really not a terribly difficult thing to learn to do. So I'm just placing my thumb into that space between her shoulder girdle and her ribs. And you can feel me making that space there, yes? And then if you think of the arm coming off the back rather than off the front, so here in the lats and the trapezius muscles, you think of the energy for the arm coming through the tricep and out the pinky. Then you open up that area, your arm can lengthen out of that socket, and then you've got much more space for the rib cage. And you can see it. You can see her rib cage expanding. Can you feel what I'm talking about?
Yes.
And can you feel it in the throat, that the throat also opens up? Now go back into the old pattern and just kind of squeeze your shoulders in. Right, and you can see she's lost all that power in her rib cage. So open up again. Right, and you can stay, whatever your teacher's telling you to do in the rib cage is fine with me. I just want you to have the freedom to be able to do what you want to do. Make sense?